Hello, property investors. Today I want to talk to you about how COVID-19 or coronavirus has affected the property market in UK and in 2020. And first of all, I would like to wish you all well, and I hope you stay safe, you stay at home, and you follow the government instruction and the guidance. First of all, I want to talk to you about a few things, starting with the um, interest rate cut last week. I want to talk to you about the eviction um, of tenants that has been prohibited for 3 months. I want to talk to you about the buy-to-let repayment mortgage holidays. What's the lender's perspective on the current situation, and also about this lockdown, which basically stopped everything into property industry. So let's start with the interest rate cut that happened last week. So Bank of England cut the interest rates to the lowest, historical lowest, 0.1%. Um, this not necessarily helped the property investors, as most of us has interest rate on a fixed term rate. It might save some pounds to people who got variable rate, but other than that, doesn't really affect the property market. All I can say is that probably this measure was taken to help the economy, the UK economy, and also the struggling businesses at these difficult times. Um, Next, another measure that the government took was to allow tenants, not to be evicted for not paying rent for the next 3 months. I would say this measure will affect the market, and directly they're going to affect the landlords, who basically won't going to receive um, rents whilst they are still paying, mortgage, and they have other expenses as well. The government try to help, and the lenders are working together to try and offer mortgage repayment holidays for 3 months. I would say the best thing to do if you are in a difficult situation like this, where tenants are asking you not to pay rent and is affecting your cash flow, you go directly and speak to your lender, and probably you'll find some understanding from them, so you can move the payments a little bit further away, like 3 months maybe. Of course, this doesn't mean your mortgage payment is going to be waived, but at least it can help you with the cash flow at the moment for the next 3 months maybe. Now I was talking about lenders. Lenders are very cautious as well. What I can say, I discussed since the end of last week and beginning of this week with some of the lenders. Most of them are withdrawing their 80% loan to value buy to let products. Some of the bridges, if before they used to have 75% loan to value, they lowered it now to 70% or even 65% on average. So at the end of the day, they are still willing to lend money, but they are going to be more cautious when taking out on giving out these loans. And now the most important aspect of all this period and situation is about the lockdown that has been announced by Boris Johnson this Monday. This will affect directly the property market, as agents stop doing viewings, surveyors stop going out to do valuation for properties, and also solicitors, they don't meet clients face to face. These are just a few of the direct implications of this decision, as everybody needs to work from home basically. I would say this will cause some delays in completing the transactions. Will do some delays in finishing and meeting the completion date. and also I would say it's gonna pose, the property investor to try and buy, especially for the period of the lockdown. Now, on the other hand, I would like to ask you guys, do you think there is an opportunity at the moment to buy properties? Of course, after this lockdown is going to finish. In my opinion, and this is my personal opinion, I would say there is a good opportunity now to buy properties as long as you have cash or capital to do so, because there are so many deals at the moment that are falling through, with buyers that are pulling out exactly before the completion date because they are unsure and they are paralyzed by fear. So definitely is a good time now to jump in and try to find some better deals. I think there is a better position now in negotiation for the buyers who are willing to buy and they are not afraid. Of course, do your due diligence, make sure that the deals stack up, that the numbers are good, and then probably the best decision is to invest the money that you have. Because the interest rate is so low at the moment, the return you are getting for your savings, is not going to offer you absolutely nothing. So it's better to invest in income producing assets. You can remortgage your existing assets at the moment if you want to release some equity, but definitely you have to use those money, not just keeping in the house, basically. And yeah, as I said, I see this period as an opportunity for property investors who are looking for deals, as there are so many properties on the market. There is a stock of properties available. Less buyers, so that means less competition, so that means you can negotiate a better price. I'm not saying, to take advantage of this difficult situation, but if there is a seller who wants to sell, and if there is a buyer like yourself, an investor who wants to buy, then by all means just go ahead with it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay home, and follow the guidance of government. I'm sure very soon we're gonna get out of this situation. Bye for now.